new capsule. This is the Cybex Cloud Q. Australian standards, of course. I live in Australia. And I'm going to open it. It says to not use scissors or a knife, but I'm going to really gently just score the tape. I'm guessing that's so you don't break anything inside or like cut the box open. I don't know too much about the Cloud Q, except I know that it reclines flat. And I hear it's a little bit heavier than typical capsules, but that's because it has that mechanism to recline it, so it makes sense. So like you have to give and take some things. But let's have a look. I've never really even picked one up. I think I might have picked one up at an expo, but I didn't even really plan on getting this. I was just speaking to one of the Cybex reps and I wanted some adapters for my Gazelle, some capsule adapters for my Gazelle. Here's inside the box. Not yours. No, don't eat the box, please. Klaus is my dog. He's a large Rottweiler and usually I let him eat the boxes, but I want to keep this box intact. So here's the base. That's so cool. Oh, that's going to be so easy to install. I appreciate how we're all doing capsule installs lately. So you put the seatbelt through there by the looks of it, and then you like clip that down and lock it in place. And then, woo! That's the base on the back, so you can adjust where it is. It's spring-loaded, which is really helpful. And you can see these little pins in here. When I turn this, it unlocks them. So that's how that works. Oh wow, that's by kilos? What? But there's a little level as well. And then obviously you adjust this part here with the level and your seat. I'm just having a play around with it. Like I said, I've never really played with this capsule. I've only seen it at expos, and I usually work the expos, so I don't have time to walk around and play with capsules. But to take it out, you can see that it's clipped in properly because there's this green little button here. So you press that in and then push this down and it just pops out. It's very easy, and then you can see it's not locked in, but then when you click it back in, the green bit comes back out. Oh, it's green again. The date of manufacturing is good. For those that have these rubbed off, these little dials are supposed to be able to tell you, but it is really hard to read them. I don't think that's even a dial for it. There they are in here. I think that's the batch number. But this here, there's 4 of them. Okay, we've got these little dials here. They are quite hard to see. There we go. The top one you can see is pointing to 24, so that is the year of manufacturing, 2024. The one on the left is pointing to the 2, so I'm going to assume that it's the 2nd month, considering this sticker says that it's the 3rd month. The 1st of the 3rd, 2024. So I'm going to assume that it's the 2nd month, and then this one over here points to the 5th, so possibly the 5th day. I'm really not sure about that, but I'm certain about 2024, and I have no idea what this is. 012 is that the age of what the child can go up to, but this is a 12-month capsule, so I don't know. That's bizarre, I've never seen that before. And then this one over here says 11, so I'm wondering if that's like batch 11 or something, because it's not 2011, it's not the 11th month. So possibly a batch, but then there's 12 numbers here as well. I have no idea. I thought I knew how to read these. I can at least read the 2024, which if this sticker wears off will get me by. Oh, that's nice. To be able to grab the whole thing and then you press the buttons with your thumb. That's a really like secure, it gives you somewhere to hold on to. And it slots on really nicely. Just very quickly, this is my Eye Candy orange pram, and the capsule adapters that I used are what I would call the Maxi Cozy adapters. But Maxi Cozy, Nuna, Cybex, the new Britax, B-Pod, and the B-Pod Lite all use the same adapter, and they're actually a standard capsule adapter. I think they're called an adapter C or something. So just to give you a quick look at it, that's what they look like. And then you can put these back like that. And then you can put the hood up. Okay, this part is going to take me a little bit of getting used to. And I'm pretty sure the adapters on this pram are just really weird. My friend borrowed the pram and she put capsule on it and she said it was really loose, and I've never seen capsule adapters so loose before, so I'm wondering if it's the actual adapters and they've been worn out, but they look fine. But it's not just this capsule doing it, another one was doing it as well. Anyways, to work this out, you pull the lever here and it's kind of a weird motion, but you push down and it like, because of the adapters are so dodgy at the moment, it's like almost making it go upside down this way, but then you can flick it back up and that lays flat. And I think that that's so cool. Like, that's such a cool design for a capsule because it becomes a flat environment for the baby, and you can leave the baby in here longer now. I'm going to check the manual because it used to be 2 hours in a car seat, but this, because you're laying the baby flat, I dare say you're able to keep the baby in this longer. But it has to go back into this position when you are in the car. I don't think it will even lock into the base unless it's back into that position. I just read through the manual and I couldn't find it. I did a quick Google search, I couldn't find it. So I'm not certain how long a baby can be left in the seat for each period of time. So I sent Cybex a message asking them, and I'm just waiting for their reply. So I'll throw it down the bottom somewhere. Next thing, I would just open this up. So I'm guessing this is like the extender part. Yep. And another little anchor bolt. That's always handy to have, because I feel like they get left in cars. So that will just clip on. I had a really quick look at this, and it is attached to the seat. I'm not sure how I feel about that because I haven't used one that's attached to the seat before, so I will work it out. I believe you have to use the handle as a rebound bar while it's in the car, and then this would go around, and then you clip on the extender part, and that clips to your car. So that's your tether. So that's easy enough. I just don't know how I feel about taking this off and then putting it in here each time. But it does come with a little baggie, which is nice. I'm going to also ask Cybex what this elastic is for. Next thing quickly is the little, what are these called? Hang on, I'll tell you. This is a telescopic linear side impact protection. So it pulls out, and this would go on the side that the door is on. So this would be on the passenger side of the car because this part is out. I'll show you what I mean by out. So they come out each side depending on which side of the car the capsule's on, and then you just press the button and push it in. I'm guessing you have to do that each time. Yeah, because you wouldn't want to, but it's pretty easy to do because you just literally push the button in. These are all things I've never used or tried, so once I try it out, I will know how I feel about it. I love the hood the more I use it. One thing that really gets annoying are hoods that get in the way and it just disappears. Like it's so easy. I appreciate it. The next cool and easy part is the adjustable headrest with built-in no rethread harness. So at the back here is like another trigger. So you squeeze and pull, and then you can choose whatever position you need. So to have your baby fit in this correctly, you need to have the shoulder straps equal with the baby's shoulders or a little bit higher. So you don't want the straps to be below where the baby's shoulders are, because in event of an accident that is dangerous. I think the best way to describe is if I was a baby in a seat and I had straps on, and if I was to get pushed forward, your bum and your shoulders are going to get like crumpled together because your body is going up. Whereas if there's at the length or above, there's a little bit of room in there, kind of in the harness. Not trying to scare you, I'm just trying to tell you facts so that you keep your baby safe. So this is what the little lever looks like, and you're just going to pull up on it and choose where you'd like to go. So use your thumb, and then with your hand you kind of pull the rest of the seat. And that means that you never ever ever have to take the straps undone from the car seat. So these never have to get unthreaded ever. Even if you were to take the fabric off, the fabric will be put in a way that you don't have to try and take these out. It's a non-rethread harness, which is so much safer because there's a lot less chance that these straps don't get twisted when you take the straps out and move them up to the next level. They are always going to be straight, because to move the baby up or down, you literally just move the headrest. And then of course, to adjust the strapping, so once you choose the position you would like your capsule to be set at, you can adjust by pressing this button here and pulling, and that will loosen your straps, move all of the padding and inserts back to where they're supposed to be, and then you can pull this strap down here and that will adjust how tight the seat is going to go. So it's really easy to use, and it's actually really smooth. I've had a few capsules. On the box and on all the paperwork, it says that it's suitable from newborn all the way up to 12 months, roughly. So that can be a variant of how big or how small your child is. And basically it is until the child's shoulders reach this line. And once they reach this line, that's it, they've outgrown their car seat. So remember, the headrest can go all the way up. So to get a good idea, you would press this button down so that you can release the straps all the way as long as they go, and then squeeze this headrest and pull it all the way up as far as it will go. And that is where the highest point is. So that's a lot And especially when you lay it down, it looks so much bigger. I just picked the capsule up off the pram frame. I probably would pick it up from the side, but I was just trying to film it. I basically squeezed the buttons with my thumb and I picked it up, and then I felt the buttons underneath. And honestly, in the same motion, because the top buttons are still able to be pressed with my thumbs, the bottom buttons I can just slide this up and then slide my hands up it, and that is such a good design. That's really ergonomic, and like, I'm not trying to like work out how to do it. It's all from this grasp here. And even doing that, yeah, you can do it in reverse. I appreciate that so much. That was pretty much everything to go over about the Cybex Cloud Q capsule. Again, this is Australian standards. I live in Australia. I will definitely do some comparison videos with this capsule and others, and just to show the sizes. I do have two other capsules here at the moment. One is an older style and then one is still current style of capsule. So I feel like those two will be more comparable, especially because they're both 0 to 12 month seats. Also that factor that are you going to actually pick up your capsule that has a 12-month-old in it? Like maybe a big strong man would, but I'm quite little and I don't know if I would be able to carry that, but it's something that I am interested in trying out to see if it is possible. If it is going to get to that, or if you are going to give up with a capsule at 6 months old because it's too heavy, or if it is just a size thing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have a bunch of other pram and car seat videos. I have a how to wash the eye candy orange as well.